What up? Check it out. The new Todd Bag Bodega 2.0. If you're watching this video, you probably know what this knife is. It's the second iteration of Todd Begg's popular Bodega knife. A couple different changes to it and a few things that I'll show you and go over real quick. The differences between this knife and the field grade Bodega and the regular Bodega, and then the similarities to the Begg Bodega that's been out for several months, maybe a year now. So you can see it's a beautiful knife. This one, I just got it in a week or so ago. It's got the checkering there on the side. The light is kind of bad in here, but the anodization is a blue. You can't really tell. I would actually have liked that to be a brighter blue that really popped, but it still looks very beautiful and very good looking blade. The checkered part of the scalloped portion is silver, like a bright silver color that really catches the light and really kind of looks like the side of a fish. Gives you a really good grip on the knife. Really great purchase when you're gripping the knife. Awesome knife. I really love it, and I'm flipping it and playing with it for the last week or so. I've just like every other Begg knife that I've owned, it's been perfect. I can't find any imperfections or anything that really bug me. It's just a excellent example of craftsmanship and engineering that can go into a knife like this. And although this is considered a mid-tech knife, I guess by some, I own quite a few custom knives, and this one is every bit as good as the custom knives I own, if not better. So take that into consideration. It's an expensive knife to buy, especially for a quote-unquote mid-tech, but you really get a lot with this knife. The fit and finish and the engineering and the precision that go into it are awesome. So, as you'd expect, just like any Begg knife, this thing flips like a dream. Lightning fast, just perfect detent. All of these knives have perfect detent that I've gotten from Todd and his crew. Just a great knife, and I'll show you the differences here and what has changed between the Bodega 1.0 or the original Bodega and then this version. First, you can see that where we used to have an insert here on the sides or on these panels was a G10 insert. That is now actually titanium that has been milled. It's actually part of the handle, so there's not two separate pieces there. And what that does is that really cuts down on the thickness of the blade. So it feels thinner in your hand, and it's a thinner overall blade. However, the spacer and the blade itself are the same thickness as they were with the Bodega 1.0. You're just getting a thinner knife because of the grips. So you get the checkered sides, and they've got a couple different patterns that you can order this in. I think there's a starburst and a few other things. This is new, the checkered spacer. I think they started to put that in a couple of their other knives, and on this one it has got it as well. You got the cracked ice clip. The clip is the same with the ball detent there, and then the Begg replaceable lock bar, of course, always part of that knife. And then this particular knife has the ceramic bearings, and that's a $55 upgrade. They're going to be doing a lot of a la carte stuff, from what I understand, as far as the options on these knives. So you can pick and choose what you want and kind of build it up, and then the prices go up from a base model. So I'll set this one down here, and so the milling is one big difference over the original Bodega, and I've got an original Bodega here, a bunch of them actually, but you can see that with the original you've got the inserts. This one happens to be the carbon fiber one, but on whichever one you're using, it's thinner, and I'll show you that. Let's see if you can see, and I can get my camera to focus. So the grip portion is actually the thinner portion. The spacer and the blades themselves are the same as far as thickness goes, but that's a good picture. The weight of the 2.0 focus camera, the weight of the 2.0 is 6.2 ounces according to my postal scale, and the regular Bodega is 6.8 ounces, so you shave off a little more than a half an ounce. Let's see, the price on it, I haven't heard specifically, but I think, you know, you can, a bunch of different options. They'll probably be about $1,100-1,200 and go up from there depending on which options you want. Now the options they're going to offer, as far as I know right now, is the blade fluting, which is essential in my opinion. I think that's, you know, it gives to the look of the Begg knives. That's $75 as of, you know, middle of September 2014. Satin blade, $125. Ceramic bearings for the pivot, $55. You can get a Damascus clip apparently for $250, something like that. And the cracked ice on the clip or the back spacer. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how much that's going to cost. But so starting from the base model, you build up from there, and I think, you know, with the different designs and so forth, will cost you different amounts. But I don't know when they'll go for sale on Begg's site. We'll just have to keep an eye open. But it is an awesome knife, and again, you know, I've got several of these bodegas, and they all just flip like a dream. You know, they just feel great, and while not a custom knife, they flip, a quote-unquote custom knife, they flip a lot better than most of the custom knives that I've held. Beautiful grind on the blade, just beautiful work, and that's a satin blade. Same pivot as the other knives have had, and it just you know, another great addition to the Begg lineup. If you can't find one of the original bodegas, if that's what you want, you know, this is a great option to go with. And I'm probably going to land in about the same price range, or if you want a little bit lighter of a knife, then that 2.0 is going to be great. And I'll show you really quick. I actually happened to get a Begg in about the same day, and they ended up looking almost exactly the same, and that wasn't intentional, but I really like it. The blue with the silver. You know, I wish that blue popped a little bit more. It kind of fades out to a gray or a, you know, a cornflower type color, and I would like a real vivid blue. And you know, that's something that, you know, I don't know anything about anodization, but that'd be really neat to have that blue just pop. But still, I mean, even with the color as it is, they're just gorgeous knives. And you can see the, you know, there's the fat Begg versus the slim Bodega 2.0. And then I'll grab the original here, and again you can see the size differences. Blades are the 690, what is it, N690 Bowler steel, and from all things I've read, the way he treats the steel and so forth just makes it a terrific steel, you know, an all-arounder that performs very well. So if you're looking for a knife in this price range, I would highly recommend it. Love the Begg knives, love the Begg, and the Bodega, and this Bodega 2.0 is follows right in those footsteps. It's a great knife, and you will love it.